Hi, today we're going to be working on this PlayStation Portable. This model is a PSP E1000 series. It's one of the last models that Sony has made. This particular model, let's just switch it on here. The picture is rolling, and after a few seconds the screen actually goes white. As you can see, the picture is sort of like flashing or rolling down. And it just gets worse and worse and worse, and then eventually the screen just goes white. Okay, so let's take this thing apart and see if we can find what's going on. Okay, so you're going to remove 2 screws from the front here, and these 4 screws . Okay, so you've got a panel here, so this is a ribbon cable which connects from the top layer to the bottom layer. So when you take this off, you want to pull the cover back this way. You don't want to pull it this way. Okay, so there is that cable there that you need to be careful of. There's 2 clips at the top here that are holding the display. The display will fold up this way. Okay, so this is where the display connects here. We're going to try reseating this cable. Hopefully the problem is that the cable just came loose, and that's why we have that problem. Okay, so I did reseat this screen, and no luck, still the same problem. After a bit of troubleshooting, it ended up that the motherboard here has a problem, and when the game is twisted or stressed, you get that problem. And the way I fixed it was I put a little bit of tape underneath this corner of the board and a little bit of tape under that corner of the board, and that has stabilized the board, and the problem has gone away. So I'm going to show you how to get the board out and where I put the tape. Okay, so it all means we're going to have to disconnect all these cables and all these ribbon cables here. Once you removed all the tabs, you're going to have to turn it upside down. You're going to have to take out the battery, because the battery plugs in from the other side of the motherboard. Remove the game. You're going to have to remove this cover here. On either side of this silver carrier, the guide for the disc. You just have to sort of bend it in a little bit on either side so that it unclips off there, okay? And then you can just want to unclip the hinges. Don't force anything here, and your cover will come off. Okay, underneath the guarantee seal here you'll find a screw. And this cover will slide in that direction and then come off and reveal your battery. Okay, so the battery just unplugs like that. Now that you've removed your battery, one solitary screw holding in the motherboard over here, remove that screw. And then you'll be able to lift out the motherboard from the bottom. And there you go, that's the motherboard. So here's the tape that I added, okay, a little bit of masking tape folded up here and here, stops the board from twisting, and the problem has gone away. Obviously the board has a problem and it would be better to replace the board, but we'll put it back together like this and see how it goes. If the problem does come back in the future, we're going to need a new motherboard. Okay, so that's how you get your motherboard out, how you get your battery out. Now we just put it back together and give it a test. So just exact opposite of the way that we put it in. Be careful when you're putting this in that you don't trap any of the cables. Let's go slowly. Okay, with all the cables seated back in place, let's put back in the battery. The battery just presses back into its socket. And when you close and open it, the guide will go back into place. Okay. And as you can see, back to normal. So we'll call this a half fix, and we'll keep our fingers crossed that that lasts. Remember, There's always a fix. Thanks for watching.